Namaste. Namaste, namaste, and welcome to SMP Part 3 of February. And tonight we get to do fifth dimensional 7 healing rays work. And I'm super excited. I have no idea what this means. I think we're just going to jump right into the deep end and see what kind of energetic grids we get built with. I want to see what kind of light colors flash all over the place. I want to see if we get Merkaba energy, flowers of life, sacred geometry. I got no idea where we're going tonight. I just know that we're throwing our beautiful monthly topic of fifth dimensional beingness into the hands of the rays, and we shall see what happens. So as we prep for this beautiful meditation, let's take a minute and check your cell phones just in case you have them next to you. If you're not using them, make sure that they are on mute and they're not going to vibrate on you. And then if you want to adjust your lighting, your music, grab your fluffy pillows, your furry friends, get your blankets all around you, get comfortable, but not too comfortable. Or too comfortable, and that's okay. Nobody's going to hear you if you purr or snore, as some people call it. There we go. And then, as you're settling into your space, just kind of rock back and forth on your root chakra. Let's get the base of you nice and grounded. And to all our friends who are going to be listening to this in their perfect timing, somewhere in the future, please know that you're also in my heart and you will definitely be in our energetics tonight. So I love you and I welcome you, all of you, beautiful beings, all of you. Okay. When you're ready, let's bring our hands together. Let's give them a good rub. Take a couple big deep breaths. You might just be arriving here from a very busy day. You might be transitioning from some big thinking or some big doingness. And as you softly close your eyes, let your lids get nice and heavy. Let your spirit turn all of your attention inward into the center of your being. And then just bring your attention to the feeling of your hands as you rub them back and forth together. Let your breath lengthen. Deepening your inhale, deepening your exhale. Now we have plenty of time to slide into a sweet, delicious meditation tonight, which I'm so excited about. I've been looking forward to this all day, actually. Not only because I love playing with the rays, but also because I love connecting to you. And this fifth dimensional topic that we've been playing with and learning about from the archangels and the ascended master teachers has been really life opening, soul opening, and quite fulfilling to me. And I hope also to you. As you take a few more breaths, really activating every one of those acupuncture points in your palms, feeling that nice, gentle, sweet friction. And as you continue to build that beautiful, fierce, passionate fire, igniting your flames, strengthening your grids, activating your spiritual energies, and uniting your system. Feel that little pressure one more time. And then when you're happy with that, just kind of bring your hands in prayer position, press together perfectly, and land them right in the front of your heart. As you gently press into the front of your heart chakra, press back against your hands with your next in-breath. And feel the unity between the fire in your hands and the flames in the center of your heart, all becoming one. Imagine that you are opening the door of your heart, expanding the field of love, and giving permission to all 24 petals of your Anahata chakra to unfold as they so beautifully know how to do. Let your heart open. And take a few breaths and really just hold that focus. Begin to feel the spin in your heart chakra. Feel any tightness slowly dissipating out and away. And by the way, if you're feeling a little tight or congested, or if your mind's racing, That's okay too. Just keep turning your mind down to the heart. You'll catch up with us. Let your heart open. There you go. Good. And as always, I am connecting spiritually to you, higher self to higher self, and intuiting how everybody's doing. I'm seeing some really good heart opening action going on right now. But I'm going to invite you to take an even bigger, deeper breath and really begin to feel the security, emotional security, emotional strength that your fifth dimensional nature dictates that you have, that you possess. In other words, begin to feel stronger, safer, more abundantly flowing. Remember your fifth dimensional breath and use it. Remember your fifth dimensional heart, use it, open it, and let your energy really flow. Unleash your beautiful heart. There you go. Now I'm seeing some nice movement. You should feel a nice warmth kind of rising from the chest up through your throat chakra. You might notice that your circles, if you're spinning, are getting a little bit bigger, a little bit more rhythmic. You might notice that it is now pulling an alignment between all 7 of your chakras as your heart opens. There you go. Good. Give yourself some permission to swirl and twirl and to move your energies, or even to like rock back and forth, or to drop down a little bit deeper, really kind of like anchoring down into your root chakra. There you go. Good. Press your palms together in that perfect prayer position, that mudra for balance, harmony. And realize the center of your universe becomes the center of your heart. Or I should say, the center of your heart becomes the center of your universe. When I say that, that makes my heart so happy. Like my inner heart just really grounded me into it. As if you don't ground into your geographical position in the world, find yourself in the center of the heart and ground into your love, ground into your heart flames, ground into your divine spark, yourself, your spirit, your truth. I love that. Good job. Taking a big deep breath, allow the flames of your heart and the spark of your spirit to 5D out. In other words, whatever you're used to seeing, perhaps that's a 3D version of what your spirit looks like. Give yourself permission to look again and to see with your inner 3D vision. I should say 5D vision. I meant to say your third eye 5D vision. Take a look with your higher vision at the power that you possess in your heart. And that life force energy that broadcasts from there, that creative power that emanates from your heart center into all of your life. There you go. Good. Now breathe into that and give yourself permission to really possess that power, to really harness it once again, to know that it is yours, to bow to that, to accept it as truth. And then, my beautiful friends, I'm going to invite you to take a moment and turn your palms onto your heart. Palms nice and flat, one on top of the other. It doesn't matter which one's on top, unless you have a preference. But turn your palms into your heart and just take a few moments here and love yourself unconditionally. From that fifth dimensional beingness, offer your fifth dimensional unconditional love to you. The highest love, the purest love, sweetest that you've ever given yourself. Total, absolute, unconditional, non-judgmental, perfect, divine love. And now, my beautiful friends, realize that you are not trying to love yourself. There's just beautiful love flowing. And you're staying present to it, empowered by it, feeling blessed by it, and being the conduit and facilitator of it, as well as the receiver. You are both the artist and the canvas. You are both the master and the student. When you are ready, you can release your hands down into your lap, palms up if you wish, palms down if you prefer. And just take a few moments here with your hands resting down in your lap to see how you feel in your body today. Notice with a quick scan from the top of you to the bottom of you, any points of tightness or tension, anywhere in your system that you feel just a little extra congested or a little too loose. Maybe there's heaviness that you're carrying somewhere in your form. Just take a breath into any place that you think could use a little extra of your love and light. And then, my beautiful friends, begin to feel your heart, your mind, your body, your soul calling to your fifth dimensionality, or I should say, calling from your fifth dimensionality all the beautiful 7 healing rays of light. And as you turn your attention upwards, begin to feel 7 glorious frequencies of divine light and potential flowing through your channel, very simply just arriving into you, around you. And by all means, just breathe. It's kind of fun if you think of these rays just arriving here randomly, scatteredly, kind of messily even. Sometimes they just show up and they're all over the place. Sometimes they're very organized in beams of light, structured in order, and they're holding still for you. Sometimes they all assimilate into one beautiful light, and it turns into an opalescence with rainbow energy. Notice how you're receiving your rays today. And then very sweetly just begin to breathe a little deeper, knowing that they come from the source of source, the light of the light. And however they present themselves to you today, that is perfect. That is perfect too. And then, my beautiful friends, take a moment and let's put on our crowns of 7 rays. If you have not already done so, begin to envision your higher self placing upon your head your beautiful crown with 7 points, each one locking into one of the beautiful rays that's coming into and around you at this moment. And each one connects into the beautiful meridians of your body and the systems and grids and chakras inside of you that are designed to receive each one of these divine alchemical ingredients. And so whatever might have originally felt scattered or random gets harnessed, directed into your points, into your body, into your system in a very usable way, in a very easy way. And so now, as the points land and ground into each of these beautiful channels that's opening to the flames and connecting to your own personal reservoirs and access to your beautiful rays, your power, your light, your technology. Notice that all 7 of your systems, all 7 instruments of light that you already possess in your alchemy begin to feel brighter and brighter and brighter. As a matter of fact, begin to feel as if 7 batteries within you are all recharging with these source energies. And as you're breathing in and breathing out, just feel yourself restored, heightened, replenished. And it's kind of interesting that I am sensing that we need a little replenishing today, my friends. This is not a criticism. This is not a judgment. It's just interesting that some of our reservoirs have been depleting themselves ever so slightly. And that happens sometimes when we forget to really get grounded and connect, and when we empathize and we don't realize it, when life happens and we let our shields slip, when we forget our roots. So tonight is a beautiful time for us to kind of reestablish that sweet connection and do a little bit of field maintenance. So before we go further, let's take a big deep breath and let's realize that our soul star above us is the gateway to all of our divine resources. It is literally the chakra at the top of your auric field that opens you to the higher universe and all that is beyond the fifth dimension. And so let us turn our attention to that space and let us begin to just take a deep breath and connect to whatever you see, sense, or feel as your higher mind and your higher senses notice the light that is now entering from above the soul star chakra and the light that is coming up from underneath the soul star chakra. And as you begin to sense the spirit and the energy, the light, the fire, the vibrations, opening up this big, beautiful chakra, you'll notice that it is a twofold action. Your personal energy is pushing it up and out and open. And the light of your spirit is also pressing downwards, connecting with absolute right to do so, because this is still very much part of you, and is helping to massage the chakra open. And there are sometimes in the soul star space a little bit of congestion, some veils of separation, some traumas and scars and disconnections, and maybe even just some projections of worldliness onto our divine resources. So as you perceive your soul star chakra, however it is coming into your inner vision, and however it is connecting to your feeling, let us begin to sense that it is now combining the energies of above and below, and that this beautiful golden rapturous light mixed with white pure divinity, godliness, is helping to open up that phenomenal gateway. And the kingdom of light that it represents, the entire universe of light that takes on structure and form and beautiful sacred geometry, opens itself, creating vertical space, as if a floor and a ceiling were touching each other, and now they are spreading apart vertically. The floor holds still at the soul star level, and the ceiling of it lifts up, creating room for light to pass through. And into that soul star chakra, begin to envision the beautiful colors of the rays coming through the golden white light, mixing each color together with the gold, higher self, fifth dimensionalness, and with the white light of pure divine spirit. And so that gives us like an opalescent rainbow golden texture where the colors of the rays are still perceivable. And they all seem to be floating inside of this golden white beautifulness. And then, my friends, I invite you to rise from your humanity, rise through your central channel. Allow yourself to pass into the center of your beautiful heart chakra light, the spark of your divinity. Step from your worldliness into your spirit suit with that white light, the I am spark centered at your heart. Step into your golden form. And allow yourself to rise up through your beautiful central channel past the crown of 7 rays, which is still flooding into your system, all the higher source energies. And as you pass through that crown of 7 rays, notice those 7 rivers of consciousness and empowerment and beautiful love, like a waterfall next to a waterfall, next to a waterfall, 7 times over, gushing around you. And you pass through the very center of your white central channel, glowing in your golden form, rising from the 3rd dimensional human field, lifting beyond your elemental nature into your Akashic spirit. And begin to feel yourself rising so high that you are now positioning yourself underneath your soul star chakra, coming up through its floor at the bottom of the chakra. And allow yourself to feel as if you're passing through a magnanimous filter of light and a soft violet field just beyond it. So at first you're going to pierce through this beautiful golden rainbow white energy. And then as you are cleansed and attuned to your soul star dimension, you are going to move it into that beautiful, rich violet flame energy that is cupping underneath your soul star chakra. And you will pass through it, leaving behind anything that is victimization, discord, disharmony, injustice, faults, judgment, fear. Basically anything that is not your higher self. I could go on and on and on. But as you pass through that violet flame, become aware that you are within your rights to manifest here in your higher soul level, to stand in this kingdom of golden white opalescent radiance. And as you do so, begin to feel yourself really manifesting in your full form between the floor and the ceiling of your soul star space. And as you arrive here, just take a few moments and allow yourself to acclimate. Begin to sense your body of light taking on form, donning your clothing, stepping into your full presence and power. And the space, the kingdom, as I like to call it, of the soul star, manifests a sanctuary here that is on par with and as beautiful as any one of the temples for any one of the rays. And if you've never been to the temples for the rays, well, then perhaps you'll notice the sanctuary here is as magnificent as the hall of the Akashic records, which some of you will remember in your bones. My beautiful friends, begin to perceive all around you the gorgeous space that you are in. Your soul star is so intricate. This one sanctuary is but one singular place in an entire village of light. Now we could spend days exploring different spaces of your soul star chakra and its multifacetedness. But we're here simply to attune to this level and to become very stable in our 5th dimensional consciousness, our 5th dimensional embodiment and empowerment, and our 5th dimensional feeling quality attributes. And so by now, you'll start to feel, sense, and see that this realm is holy, miraculous, glorious, rapturous, benevolent, beautiful, safe, and exquisite. As you continue to concentrate on the details unfolding around you, you'll notice all the nooks and crannies, the attention to beauty and detail. The crystallization of the light is showing you each breath at a time more of this space that you find yourself in. Notice the patterns and the textures on the walls around you, the floor, and the beautiful ceiling that seems to open to the heavens above and yet hold structure and light. Notice if you can sense and feel the vibration, the zing in the air. This is the high vibration of the spiritual force that lives and breathes and exists here. It's almost palpable. My friends, as you settle into this space, I invite you to go and find the golden seat. It will be very close by, and perhaps it will simply just appear for you. And as you find the golden seat in the very center point of this beautiful chamber of light, you will notice that it fits perfectly. Go ahead and take a seat and then allow yourself to lounge into this beautiful, reclined, soft, golden energy. And as you recline so sweetly, give yourself to this feeling of release. Give yourself to the feeling of being held securely, safely, lovingly, here in your fifth dimensional universe of you. And then as you arrive in the space, allow yourself to once again take a big, heart, deep breath, feeling the love here, the love of the light, the love of spirit, and the love of self. Let us now welcome in to this beautiful sanctuary all of our friends from the seven rays. From each one of the higher realms, we call upon the archangels, the ascended masters and teachers, the Kohans, and even the Elohim of spirit to watch over you. As they begin to connect to you in this space, you will notice that the chamber begins to expand. The floor and the ceiling spread even further, and even more of that God white golden light pours into this beautiful space, as if it is pooling on the floor underneath you. Begin to feel that energy, that golden white light of God, source spirit, really puddling underneath your beautiful chair, underneath your body, and allow it to rise through the entire room, slowly but surely filling the energy here, manifesting abundantly, quickly, and sweetly. As that golden white elixir touches the chair underneath you and activates its full potential, this beautiful light begins to connect into your body through the back of your chakras that are pressing into your lounging chair. And that golden white energy, the blissful, harmonious golden white light, fifth dimensional divinity, begins to pour into your body. And every single cell, every single chakra begins to fill. And as the energy continues to rise and to penetrate all your parts and spaces, allow it to come all the way up until you are feeling yourself submerged in this blissful vibration. And know that it is safer to even come over top of your head, where you can breathe in this beautiful light. This is pure spirit, pure Akasha, and golden source. And as you begin to relax underneath and inside of this golden white source light, I'd like you to envision your 7 chakras decompressing totally. Allow each one of them to feel so safe to fully release everything that they are holding, literally to disintegrate into the purest light, to surrender all the records and memories, the programs, their tactics. Let everything and every one of your chakras recede into beautiful light, melting away your resistances and your control over life, softening all the edges, and even give yourself the feeling of powering down the effort that it takes to maintain every breath, every impulse, every bit of your humanity. And you are still within that beautiful gold and white light, surrendering all ego, all force, all effort, surrendering all form, all sense of lower identities and constructs and plans. Feel that rapturous, blissful, beautiful vibration rising up around you so purely, holding you perfectly poised in divine sacredness and harmony. And as the last little piece of your ego surrenders and melts into this beautiful light, begin to feel the essence of an ultraviolet purple manifesting now into the field of you, as if you almost instantaneously become an ultraviolet purple frequency from head to toe. And yet you are still one with that beautiful white and golden light simultaneously. As you observe yourself continuing to surrender and continuing to open, that beautiful violet essence that is now pulsating and taking on rhythm and breath and beautiful life force, rhythmic energy, begins to gather around the very center of you, center of your soul, the center of your spark. And it concentrates, and you can feel these beautiful waves and pulsations pushing in towards the center, one big wave at a time. And with each push of that violet flame towards the center of your being, you can feel your spiritual heartbeat coming back online. You can feel the rebirth of your golden white inner spark. You can feel, sense, and see the reignition of your cosmic alpha and omega twin flames around that beautiful golden white light spark. The alpha blue, the omega pink now appears. And it is continuing to receive those violet pulsations, strengthening it to the core. As the alpha and the omega flame come together, you will see the deepest purple holding the golden spark. And the alchemy of this deep alpha omega purple light literally causes life to take place inside its womb. And the beautiful love force expands that golden spark in the very center, as it did when you were first created. And it resets all of your beautiful essence. And from that seed of golden light, the entire beingness of you is re-manifested into beautiful energy, beautiful loving form, beautiful sacred empowerment. Watch as the spark of golden light manifests into the entire body of you, building the golden white grids infused with alpha, omega, violet flame hood. Let your whole body, which has literally decomposed into light, reappear. Let it arise anew from this beautiful fifth dimensional beingness. And allow the essence of you to take form, to take shape, to reappear, to enfold you with consciousness, with awareness, with pure radiant light once again. And then seeing yourself as such brightness and such beauty as anyone can behold. Begin to feel in the palms of your body's hands of light that the rays are now emerging from those palms, that the channels are opening, and that the 7 colors begin to pour out of both your left and right palm. Channeled from your 7 chakras, through your shoulders, down your arms, out your hands, out your palms. Begin to feel the rainbows of the rays openly expressing themselves through your golden white light body. And within this ultraviolet purple field, the alpha omega alchemist field, you will notice that your 7 rays completely take form once again. They become harnessed, usable, intelligent forces. And as these beams of light project from your palms, you'll notice as well, they come from the 7 chakras of your being as well. And you will feel the flames of each one of the rays anchored inside of your now newly forming chakras. Each one of your 5th dimensional chakras is structured out of golden white light and is filled to the brim with that alpha omega violet flame. And in the center of each one of those chakras, the purest vibration of the flame ignites a sacred fire or a spark. At the root, you see the white fire of divinity housed inside the beautiful root chakra. In the sacral center, the violet flame ignites and blazes beautifully. And my friends, this is not small blazing. This is huge, big blazing white light, purple light. And moving up into the solar plexus, golden ruby fire. Begin to feel the forges of these flames being lit once again in your 5th dimensional light body. Breathe into the heart chakra and feel that beautiful structure of golden white lines recreating the Anahata chakra. And feel that alpha omega creative force filling the entire heart space. And when it is full to overflowing, the pink flame of unconditional love and life-affirming chi manifests in the heart and blazes brighter than you've ever thought possible. The same takes place in the blue flame for the throat chakra, where the flame of sapphire blue color becomes so enriched, so empowered, so beautiful, faithful, courageous, expressed. And that forge has been lit. Begin to feel the restructuring, the rebirthing, I should say, of your third eye now taking place. Begin to feel the two petals stretching open, making room for all that beautiful alpha, omega, violet flame light, grounding into your golden white structure. And as the chakra now holds the space alive, the emerald green ray can be reborn, ignited, and blazed through your third eye center. And that forge has been lit. Allow your emerald green to flood through your senses, through your system, through the all of you. And then very beautifully bring your attention to the top of your crown chakra, where that gold and white light has rebuilt your crown chakra, which has almost 1,000 petals. And each one of them is strong, vibrant, full of potential, full of power. And in the very center, the yellow ray comes ablaze, held safely and securely by the alpha omega violetness manifesting across the crown chakra. My beautiful friends, take in a 7 chakra breath. Breathe into the 7 forges of the rays that are now 12th dimensionally present and active. And yes, I said 12th dimensionally present and active inside of your 5th dimensional golden body of light. Take a moment and feel your 12th dimensional rays grounding into your 5th dimensional golden body of light. And breathing nice and gently, begin to feel yourself so completely safe and sound, so rightly connected to all the love in the universe, all the beautiful loving power, all the higher awareness and consciousness that is a part of everything in this universe. Feel yourself still submerged in that liquid golden white light and imbued in every single part and aspect of you with the alpha omega violet essence. Feel the 7 flames all connecting together through your beautiful chakra system of perfect light. And then begin to feel like a thread of energy coming from each of the centers of those flames down through your central channel, a woven, beautiful tapestry of light, all interconnected. All those rainbow frequencies, the 12th dimensional rays, are coming down through your 5th dimensional chakra channel from the center of you, hovering in your soul star chakra. And all those beautiful beams of light are going down through the floor of this chakra, down through your central white light fire, all the way down 7 rivers, 12th dimensional flames, now sourced from the highest divine sources there is, coming down through the crown chakra, passing through your beautiful golden crown of light with the 7 points, which are still ablaze and open and being sourced from the highest energies. And now these 7 threads of light are coming down, weaving together an even deeper and more powerful connection through your crown chakra, through your third eye, through your beautiful throat chakra, through your heart, through your solar plexus, through your sacral center, and all the way down through the root until each one of these 7 strings of light connected to your 12th dimensional rays, anchored in at your soul star level, pass through the root and go all the way down deeper and deeper into your soul star grids. I apologize, I mean to say into your earth star grids. So from your soul star chakra, feel those 7 lines of 7 rays coming all the way down, touching down into your earthly connections, into your earth star chakra underneath you, just below the surface of the earth in your platform of light. And now allow those beautiful rays and each one of those threads to weave into the energetics of your earth star chakra grids, to bring down into your worldliness deeper connection, more access, more power, more love, more goodness, more wisdom and awareness, more higher race technology, more sacred beingness, more influence, more joy, more of all good things, including your divine connection to self and to source. And as the tapestry underneath you becomes richly woven with the 12th dimensional frequencies of the 7 healing rays, begin to feel underneath your earth star chakra the alpha and omega violet flame being set ablaze. As that ultraviolet purple flows down through your roots, down through your earthly connections, down through your cosmic planetary grids, all the way down to the very core where you are connecting with the central channel of the Earth's heart and her open access to the solar system, the galaxies, and the cosmic fields far beyond our reach. Allow yourself to connect, connect, connect. Feel your rays offering the light of the highest to every living, sentient being here in this world, to all of life itself, to the beautiful soul of our planet, so that she may heal, so that she may create, and then to all of life upon her, that all may thrive in harmony and peace. As we connect through the heart of the earth, let all of her grounded lines to all of life on the surface receive the beautiful energy of all of these beautiful rays. Begin to feel them assimilated into that harmonious, opalescent, golden white light until you can envision her entire field all the way from the depths of her core, all the way out to the surface, all the way beyond the surface to the edges of her field, all full, beautiful, opalescent, rainbow golden white light. And beyond the edges, of course, that alpha omega violet flame. My beautiful friends, breathe with me as we envision the flames from the highest 12th dimensional consciousness that we have just received in our 5th dimensional bodies. Now also igniting even greater content, greater wisdom, greater access, greater strength and empowerment, greater blessings and love in each and every one of the temples of the healing rays scattered in the etheric planes around the world. Let us begin to envision the sacred fires that are being held for our humanity and for our planet and for God's divine plan unfolding here to all be increased, to be amplified, to be extra blessed to the highest capacity that we are capable of receiving at this time. And as we hold that vision together, let's just take an easy breath. There's no pressure here, no stress, just love, just hope, a vision for a beautiful world full of harmony, brotherhood and sisterhood, oneness and freedom, joy and love, an abundant supply of goodness for all. My beautiful friends, I'm going to give you a few minutes here to send your prayers and your wishes to yourself, to your loved ones, to the world, to anything you wish. Allow your rays to simply flow. Allow your heart to simply open and continue to float in that beautiful golden white elixir of bliss, rapture, beautiful spiritual achievement. And now, my friends, take in a golden white breath of light, imbued with all the 7 rays. Feel from the center of your being, your white light I am presence channel, expanded and connected all the way down from the heart of the earth through the earth star, up through your 7 chakras, all the way up to the center of your soul star, and to the you that is your 5th dimensional body of light, hovering in that beautiful golden white space, who is now arising from that seated position, standing as the God goddess that you are, fully embodied and connected to every one of your spiritual powers, attributes, and higher beingness. Begin to feel yourself spiritually awakened, spiritually aware, and spiritually present. Remember that you are surrounded by your many guides and guardians. Remember that you are here in the kingdom of your spirit, connected to all that is light from all the illuminated realms. And you remain connected here, even if your center of gravity brings you back down into your body and hubs in your heart. As you begin to travel from that soul star space, taking with you all that you have gained, all that you have received, feel yourself very sweetly coming down through the central channel back into your body. Slide down those 7 ropes of light, those beautiful bands of energy that are so perfectly remaining connected through your soul star to your 12th dimensional source rays that will continue to nourish you and align you from here. Allow your fifth dimensional golden white beingness to slide back down through the field, re-entering your humanity with great readiness and excitement and presence. And as you arrive back here, just take a few sacred breaths, knowing as you wear your crown of 7 rays that you are now very much online with a whole new level of access to these divine technologies of light and love. You can feel the 7 flames that you forged in your chakras, alive and well in your human chakras as well. And throughout all of your beingness, that golden white light permeates throughout all of your human beingness. The alpha, omega, violet flame continues to hold you and to balance you. And then, my beautiful friends, forged in all that sacred fire, begin to feel yourself so effortlessly, naturally you. Realize that you are not becoming something different or new, that you are simply connecting to more of your truth than ever before. That this is natural and easy and so right in every possible way. And so as you're ready, find that beautiful I am spark of the heart and slip back through its portal into this now moment, into this time, into this space where all your human senses come back to life and where you reconnect with your breath, feeling its rhythms. Notice that you are breathing in and softly breathing out. And then continue to breathe nice and steadily as you ground yourself down, one breath at a time. One beautiful in-breath, one beautiful out-breath, and then another, and then another. Begin to feel the gravity underneath you, welcoming you back. And as you notice that, you can softly stretch your body in tiny ways. And then bigger ones. When it feels really right to do so, you can slowly bring your hands back to prayer position and give them a little rub. Firing up your grids, waking your spirit back up. Take a big deep breath, release it completely, and drop your hands into your heart where we started. And then, my beautiful friends, I love you so much. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale it completely, prepping for an Om. And let's breathe in an Om. Om. From my heart to yours, namaste. I love you so much. Namaste. When you're ready, shake it out, open the eyes, stretch a little bit more. Oh man, that feels like it needs to fit. Hmm. All right, my loves. Good meditation. Woo, that was deep and long and beautiful. Everybody good? Some of you are like, it's about how I feel.
How's David tonight?
Better, better. Thank you. He had it all day. Woke up with a migraine. It's been terrible all day long, but he finally broke it. So he's resting. Thank you for asking. All right, my loves. That's our SMP for tonight. I thought it was very interesting how they said you now have received your 12th dimensional raise through your 5th dimensional body. I literally heard myself say that and I stopped myself and I said, what? Wait a minute. I screwed that up. I got that wrong. I got to rewind that and go backwards. And Aurora's like, nope. You said it right. Leave it alone and say it again. And I was like, okay. So your 12th dimensional rays have been connected to you because you are now in your 5th dimensional beingness. So that's pretty incredible. Doesn't mean we're wielding it at 12th dimensional capacity, but it does mean that the ceiling of 5th dimensionality, which we were aiming for masterful connection to the rays, has become the floor. The ceiling you once aimed for has now become the floor. And now the ceiling is 12th dimensional beingness, infinite potential, infinite possibilities. So your feet are already on the 5th, reaching to the 12th. I'm like, yes, that sounds awesome. Very cool. I don't expect we'll get there tomorrow, but we're solidly in the 5th dimension, which I'm very happy about. And that 12th dimensionalness is super awesome. So let's start marinating in the soul star space about that. And then we'll see. Who knows what happens? I'm not the boss of you, right? Just work here. So do we. So I love you guys so very much. Have the most amazing week ever. Enjoy your new level of harmony and access, and maybe soak a little extra in your golden white energy that's imbued with all that alpha omega violet flame. That was so gorgeous. Did you guys see that, feel that, sense that? Oh, I could have melted into that forever. And I felt like the space between all my words was like so long. I'm like, wait, I'm going to lose them if I don't start talking again. And I don't think you guys might have noticed it because it didn't seem like I really waited a long time between sentences. But my experience of the space between my words, I felt like I was going in like slow motion. And for those of you that know that I love to talk fast, you can imagine that's kind of torture for me, right? Like, hi, how are you? That's like kind of how my experience of it was. And I was like, not used to going this slow. You know what I mean? So I know it didn't come out that way, but it kind of felt like I was just like, oh, soaking in it so good. It was like, oh, this is gonna, yeah, it's like being at a spirit spa. I love this. All right, guys, I won't talk your ears off. I love you so much. Have a beautiful night. Enjoy your meditations over and over if you wish. And you'll always be in my heart. Always, always. I love you. Have a great night. Bye for now.